The man with the hat, the silly grin, the little legs and the pointy stick is here, and this time he's brought his gun. Developed by Core Design, Rick Dangerous and Rick Dangerous 2 are games that just needed to be revisited. No other platformer has got the smooth graphics, the large levels and the excellently set traps of these classic games. Here we have a look at both the original and the sequel and find out why they left such a lasting memory for me. These side-on viewed platform games are full of puzzles, timing problems, nasty tricks and fun. Armed with only a 6-shooter, a fistful of dynamite and a pointy stick, Rick works his way through the temple collecting treasure for points and either avoiding or destroying the Gulu guards of the first game, or for the sequel, away goes the Indiana Jones jungle clobber and pistol, out comes the nifty superhero suit and laser weapon. Most of the guards follow strict patrol paths, so it's often just a timing problem, but some guards who home in on Rick can be a little trickier to dispose of. Fortunately, guards only prove deadly if you actually touch them, in which case you lose one of an initial 6 lives. Most can be disposed of from a distance, but ammunition is limited and boxes with fresh supplies are few and far between. If you should run out of bullets, you can always use the dynamite, though this is best saved for blowing up blocks that conceal secret tunnels and piles of rubble that obstruct the path. The sequel, although the gameplay is in the same vein as Rick 1, now comes with some new twists. Instead of a poxy little 6-shooter, Rick now carries a powerful laser gun. Also, Rick has learnt the art of sliding bombs to their target, allowing you to take obstacles out from a distance. In his way are a myriad of booby traps, obstacles, puzzles and downright unfriendly bad guys. To get through each level requires meticulous planning, a lot of practice and the exercising of more than a brain cell or two. Nothing can be taken for granted on the trek through the temple in Rick 1. Get too close to some blocks and nasty spikes spring out. Move too slowly along a platform and nasty stone heads spit spears. Jump too late or too early over a chasm and you'll fall to the bottom of a spike-covered pit. In Rick 2, you'll have to negotiate some quite outlandishly complicated combinations of trapdoors, force fields, pits, moving platforms, elevators and machinery I've ever come across. The complexity and ingenuity of both games puts Rick Dangerous in the Screen Star category for gameplay. 9 times out of 10, you'll be killed by an entirely unforeseeable trap. But with progress further into the game, you'll start to recognise the danger signs and learn to take evasive action when and where necessary. Whilst both games are pretty huge, there are usually several restart points, so you don't need to go all the way through it every time. The appearance of the original had a wonderful cute quality, but, believe it or not, the sequel has gone even further. The graphics are more colourful and varied, with a multitude of wonderfully animated sprites and backgrounds. The sound, too, has been given a boost. Some of the monster effects have to be heard to be believed, especially the blubbering slime monsters in the atomic mud mines. In addition, there are some superb intermission screens showing Rick's journey between locations. The whole thing is like a cross between a matinee serial and a cartoon. Can't be bad. Each of the levels are quite a challenge, so even when you know what to do, you need the timing and reflexes to pull it off. The sequel has the extra advantage of allowing you to play the other levels without fighting through the earlier adventures, a difficult task for the would-be platformer, but it's still by no means easy. Well, it's easier to complete the levels than it is to stop playing. Even if you haven't played the original game, where have you been? Rick Dangerous 2 is well worth a generous slab of any game player's time, but a generous slab could have you sitting in front of your Amiga for days without rest. You have been warned, but definitely play them anyway. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you'll leave a like if you enjoy these Commodore classics. Let me know in the comments whether it was the original Rick Dangerous or its sequel that you remember most, or if you hate them both. I'd be interested to hear your feedback. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you love all things Commodore, as we continue the epic journey to revisit classics just like this one. There's more to come, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.